Hello, beautiful people. I know that I've been away for a hot minute, but my life over the past 2 weeks has been a series of rather unfortunate events, so I had to take a few days off of YouTube to just recollect myself and just be sane. But I'm back with a new makeup tutorial. I've been thinking a really long time about what I wanted my next video to be. I went through a lot of Halloween videos, but there was one that I was just always wanting to do. I saw this Jaclyn Hill video that was a fall look, except it wasn't like burgundies and maroons and oranges. Instead it was like olive greens and like kind of cool toned grays, but it was still very autumn. So I wanted to give one of those a try because I thought it was beautiful. So this kind of chit chat get ready with me is just going to be me putting on some kind of olive smoky eye with kind of a warm toned lip. See how it goes. I don't know. I just got this, I found this desk lamp that's like blindingly bright, but I can only film in the evening now, and since it's winter, it's getting super, super dark super early. So I've been trying to find cheap alternatives to lighting. This lamp is like right in my face, and then there's like a huge shadow against the wall. It's not really professional, but it's the best I can do right now. Let's get started. Put my hair back. So first things first, we're gonna do the face. I'm going to be using my Stila color correcting primer today. So a couple makeup updates, you guys. I still have not managed to get the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Ulta has been sold out of the color that I want for 4 weeks. So in a very impatient outrage, I've got 2 different other concealers that were both the wrong color. My concealer game is just not on point right now. I just really, really want that concealer. So I'm gonna use my Buxom foundation today. This e.l.f. foundation brush has saved my ass so many times. It's really great for blending blush too. I just think that it gives a really, really good finish. And it's like really dense, so it blends really well. I felt really bad for not filming for the past week, but literally you could not even imagine how complicated things have been. So I'm gonna go in and conceal using one of my impulse concealer purchases. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer, and I think I got this in light, and it's still a little dark. So I don't like the ones that have this kind of applicator tip, so I usually just put it on my finger and then just kind of blot it on. I'm really liking some Justin Bieber songs, and it's making me reevaluate everything I've ever believed in. I'm just gonna use the extra that because I pumped out a bit too much, just to highlight some parts of my face. I haven't worn a full face of makeup in what feels like forever, even though it's really only been like 6 days. Just gonna blend that out. I'm so excited. I just went onto the Morphe website and ordered Kathleen Lights' new eyeshadow palette. I watched one of her videos on it, which was her like unveiling it, and then I watched the other one, which was her using it in a makeup tutorial. Oh my god, it is beautiful. I'm going to use my Airspun Loose Face Powder to set my face. I don't know what I did before I set my face with powder. I just suffered. That's what I did. I just love how matte it makes my skin. Kind of cut through some of those things because those are things that if you've seen my previous videos, I've done them a bunch of times for you guys. So I'm just gonna jump right into my eyes. I'm gonna use my Painterly Paint Pot by MAC to prime. Still a favorite no matter how old it is. I love it. So of course I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Smoky Eye Palette to do this look. Since it is a very cool toned look, I'm going to be using mostly cool tones, especially as like a blending shade. So I'm going to be taking this color in the upper corner here, this grayish color, and I'm just going to lightly put that in the crease. Oh, that's darker than I thought it would be. Wow. We're gonna roll with it. No turning back now. So I'm gonna go back and clean up the fallout later. I totally always forget that. Still trying to decide if I want to invest in like serious filming equipment. I really enjoy doing this, but that's a lot of money to invest. For some reason it's not showing up as dark on this eye, and I think it's because the light is like 4 inches from my face. This weekend is Halloween. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing still. I think I'm gonna go with Rosie the Riveter. It's cliche, but it's classic. And I get to wear red lipstick. Before I go back and like deepen the crease with a darker color, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lid. I'm going to take this olive green shade right here. I'm just gonna pack that onto my lid. Is green one of those colors that makes brown eyes pop? I don't know. This palette isn't my favorite, but it's so functional. Like, there's so many different things you can do with it. So using this e.l.f. crease brush, I'm just going to go in with a deeper green color, this one right down here, and I'm going to put that directly into my crease. Concentrate it on the outer V. Yeah guys, this fallout is not my friend. So I'm just going to go in with a clean blending brush and just kind of buff all of that out. Get rid of any harsh lines. Now since I recognize that I've made a total mess, I'm going to go get a makeup wipe and clean up a little, and I will be right back. So I'm going to move on to my face a little bit more, and then I'm going to go back to my eyes. I don't want to do like a harsh contour with this look. I want it to be a bit softer. I got this bronzer for $1, and it's actually really, really good. This is the Malibu Glitz bronzer from Shop Miss A, and I'm just going to buff that onto the sides of my face, just to warm up my skin. So the dryness and the paleness have started because of the weather. But I have this really expensive face cream that I can't wait to start using. Brows. I'm gonna do my brows real quick. It's just so much easier for me to do my brows off camera, and it's not really like you'll learn that much from watching it because it's not really the most extravagant process in the world. I'm gonna finish up the eyeshadow real quick. I'm going to go in with that dark olive green shade that I used in my crease, and I'm going to use that crease brush and just buff that underneath my eye as well. I only like using matte shades on my under eyes, but we're gonna try something new today. The world is our oyster. So real quick, I'm just going to take a super light shade. I'm going to take this like peachy shimmery tone right here and pop that directly in the center of my eyelid to just make it pop and give it more dimension. Try not to cover too much of the green though. I just felt like my eyes were not looking shimmery enough. So for liner, I'm just going to use a brown pencil and keep it super simple. Just make like kind of a thick line on my upper lash line and then line my waterline with this Almay brown liner. So pretty! Blush time! I'm going to use this Palladio dark blush stick, and it really only comes in 3 shades, and this is the darkest one from Sally Hansen. I usually just kind of blot that on like the highest part of my cheekbones. Not the highest part of my cheekbones, like the roundest part of my cheeks. And then I use my e.l.f. foundation brush to blend it out. It just works so well. Circular motions. I'm using 2 mascaras today. I have found that this combination is just amazing on my eyes. So this is the Borghese, I don't know how to pronounce it, mascara. And this really lengthens your lashes and makes them super long, but it doesn't really volumize them. And then I go in with my It Cosmetics Superhero mascara, and that just adds a lot of like blackness and volume. I just love that combination. I think like it makes my lashes feel like double my lashes. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. All Over Color Stick in Spotlight. Just kind of draw where you want that to go. So tops of the cheekbones, tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. This smells really good. It's super surprising. Forget anything? I saw someone do this once. Just blend it out however you want. I'm gonna try to use this brush, but I don't think it's gonna work. It's kind of working. So last but not least is lips. I'm trying to decide whether to go with this really dark like plum NYX lip gloss or this Palladio like kind of maroony lipstick. Not feeling it. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. Let's try that again. Much better. So that's the completed look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm sorry for being MIA for a week. I hope you enjoy all of your Halloween festivities this weekend. Be safe, have fun. You'll all probably look beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Happy Halloween, guys.